From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, Travis Meyer.
Hey, it was another gorgeous sunset across the area tonight. I don't know if you had a chance to be out there for a little bit, but it was just beautiful. And of course, it's much more beautiful when it's 50 degrees versus 20. I can say that. That's looking to the west-southwest. Of course, as we said, the earliest the sun sets is 5:09. Tonight is 5:10, so we're getting a little bit longer, at least in the evenings. But it was just quiet and calm and peaceful, and that's the way it was. All right, so what's going on now? Snow. We're talking about snow. There hasn't been much snow so far this winter, but if you get up in the northwest part of the country, there's basically what we call Pineapple Express. A jet stream has been very powerful northwest part of the United States, and that's where lots and lots of snow has been falling. So once you get into the northern portion of the Rockies, and then also the Sierra Nevada mountain ranges, and then extending back from that also into the central Rockies, we've had some pretty good snow around Evergreen, Colorado, about 11-inch snow in the last 24 hours. So there are a few areas that have had snow. Now, so far, seasonal snow since October 1st shows that we have had snow that moved across Kansas and then also up to Kansas City. I drove through some of that, and I was like, okay, that's enough for the winter. I got my quota real fast. But it does appear that we do have one storm system that sometime between Christmas and New Year's that could give us a chance of snow. But so far, stayed just to the northwest of our viewing area. So as you take a look at the chances of a white Christmas historically, usually our odds are pretty doggone slim, but that's just how it is because we're in the southern part of the country, but we also are a little bit warmer, and that helps for a lot of folks. The further north you go, the higher probability of a white Christmas. Of course, the Rockies, almost 99.9% of the time will have snow on the ground if you want to find that, so that kind of gives you a perspective. Today, temperatures were warmer across the central plains. We're in the 40s and 50s, which isn't bad for this time of year. No bitter cold Arctic air at this point, so we're still waiting. Alaska, we're just barely below zero in a few areas, and I know you say below zero, that's pretty serious. It is, but it's not 20 or 30 below zero. So if we see anything from Siberia, like we call it the Siberian Express, we don't really want to see that because that is cold air shooting south. So far, the jet stream and all of our models are indicating that we have one storm system that'll be coming up as we go on into Wednesday out to the west. That's part of that snow that was in Colorado, but we have additional chance of heavy snow out there as we go through Tuesday night into Wednesday. We'll have a chance of clouds and maybe a passing shower, and all the cold air is up to the north and to the east. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. As we go on into Friday, this system moves across our area. There's a chance a few areas of showers. The heaviest rain will be south and west of Tulsa. If you're north and east, odds of rain are pretty slim to maybe about 5–10%. So it's not a whole lot, but there is at least a slight chance. By the time we're into next week, that system's way gone. Notice there's none of this blue stuff that's up to the north of us. There is another storm system out in the Pacific West that we are going to be watching just to see what's going to happen with that. But so far, relatively quiet, so we're not going to be too worried about it. At least that is the hope at this time, that we don't have to worry about it. As far as taking a look at temperatures, we're looking at generally the coldest temperatures now. We've had to update this based on some new data coming in. We'll be coming close to Christmas, and we kind of bottom out between Christmas and New Year's, so that could be interesting. But in the meantime, we have Christmas lights galore. Downtown at Guthrie Green, awesome, beautiful. 50 degrees, calm, nothing going on, just quiet. Tomorrow morning we'll be in the 20s to around 30 and frosty here. During the afternoon we'll be in the 50s. This will be the case pretty much as we work our way through the rest of the week, and then that storm system gets close. So we'll be in the 50s again with a mix of clouds and sun on Wednesday and Thursday, generally 50s. Notice where it's raining, even some snow out in the panhandle. And then as we get into Friday, that'll be our best chance showers. Where it's not raining, we'll be in the 50s, and then where it is, we'll probably be in the 40s to near 50. So it's going to be a real close call on Friday afternoon, Friday night in the area. 41, 9 o'clock, 32 at 7 in the morning, 52 at noontime. So again, it's another pretty nice day because the winds are going to be very, very light, and we're kind of stuck in the 50s. I'm okay with that. There's that chance of some showers trying to come in late Friday night, and again, next week does not look too bad as temperatures will generally be in the 50s. So we're cooking pretty good. 9-day planner, there you have it. Sports coming up next.